What's up, ladies, gentlemen, and special snowflakes of the internet? My name is Dan. Welcome to this, which is topic is brought to you by what's been going on in the world. You seen it? It's pretty obvious why I picked the title. If not, I'll explain a little bit. Now, what do I mean in the title by the left's self-fulfilling prophecy? Well, it's quite simple. The left, the very progressives and all stuff, claim that they're fighting against, everyone is racist, everyone is sexist, everyone is homophobic, blah blah blah, and that they have to fight that. The problem is by alienating people, they basically create the exact enemy they were trying to fight. They claim they were fighting, it didn't exist, and they created much in the way of the legend of, I believe it was Perseus. Perseus's grandfather feared that, from an oracle telling him that there would be his grandson would kill him, and he did everything in his power to stop his first daughter from conceiving, and then trying to kill her. Instead of saying, maybe if I raise my grandson and he doesn't hate me, or he's under my sway, he won't kill me. But no, 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 no. He had to try to kill. And what happens? His grandson ends up killing him by accident. In some events, he's killed by the head of Medusa that Perseus presents to the king, the other king, who was put it as his task to, free his mom from obligations of marrying him. Other times, he accidentally kills him, but when he throws a disc, he's playing like the shock, the equivalent of the shock put with a disc, and his grandfather's accidentally killed by that. But I think it's by trying to stop something, ends up happening. So that's my thought. Is that's the big thing, is that the left, through trying to combat, you know, sexism, misogyny, and stuff, you basically created your own monster. You don't get it. You literally are. The reason why the alt right rose up is because of this, because of your attempts. When you call it, because if you keep calling someone racist or sex homophobic, they're eventually going to believe you. And what happens when they believe you? Yes, that's what happens. They become there. You can't. And the thing is, you try to fight them back with, you have people like Antifa. You have the really hardcore fighting them with violence. It's not going to work. You don't win people over by fighting. In fact, that's usually how you get them to turn away. I'll say, as someone who left religion, the fact that I looked at like the Bible and I'm like, there's a lot of violence, turned me off. I don't like the concept of violence. Seeing people like the Westboro Baptist Church or these really asshole preachers turned me off to religion. And that's not to say I was already leaving religion, but it was a factor in there. And if you want to get now, if you want to get people to stop being white supremacists or stuff, what you gotta do is you gotta win them over. You gotta kill them with kindness. You gotta listen. Look at this. I know your views. You have these, beliefs, then an ethno state, and you want to, the 13th floor and white power and all that kind of shit. But there's a better way. And here's the way. And show the best analog for that is like, was the, if you've ever watched American History X, there's a scene where, when he's being attacked by the black guys and all that stuff, he's not friends with them. But when he is in jail, he's attacked by the Aryan Brotherhood because, he was, why are you trading with the blacks or are you trading the Mexicans? Coming in all haughty. And they basically kick his ass in the shower, but then there's a black guy he hangs out with who's like really cool with him, and he's been like, fuck, this isn't so bad. And he also has his former teacher, basically, who's played by James Avery, Captain Cisco or Hawk from Spencer for Hire. He basically is like, yeah, dude, you chill. And because of that, because he had these people who were nice to him, he basically changed his ways. Problem is, again, I'm gonna call them the alt left. I think it's a very appropriate term. I don't normally agree with the things that Donald Trump say, but that's a great kind of fuck you to them. have really created their own monster. And the big problem with these groups are, violence. I mean, again, I'm saying, you want to win people over. You want to convince people not to be sexist, not to be racist. You got to be nice. You can't be forceful. And I think that's also what a lot of these academics, these intersectionalists realize, by berating someone, by calling them bad, treating them like they're sinners. Like they have some sort of original sin, like, you're a white man. It feels like I'm being told I was born corrupted. That's probably one of the others I left was I don't like the concept, oh, you're broken and we have the cure. That is why, in many ways, I think, when I hear this about feminism and intersex and the alt left, although I know not all feminists are, like crazy radical third wave and fourth wave feminists. Some of them are pretty rational. But those that are telling you that you're bad, those are the ones who will drive you to become, go to the green, saying that you're wrong because you're a white heterosexual cis male is the key. You are literally handing the neo-Nazis, the Klan recruits, because why do people join gangs? Because they feel disenfranchised. And what do gangs do? They make them feel empowered. That's why poor people, whether they be black, white, Mexican, Asian, name it, when they feel disenfranchised, they will join gangs. Instead, that is why I implore those on the center, like myself, that we need to start joining these people and saying, look, you see the alt left? That's not representative of most Americans. What we want to do is we want to have true equality. We want all people to have a say. We don't believe in badgering people and making them feel bad because you're born this way, and that they don't want to acknowledge it because in secret, you have the progressive saying, we're all good. We're all this perfect. We're good guys, because they say the villain always says they're the good guy, and both the alt left and the alt right are, in my opinion, villains because they both use violence for their means, and they don't want you to. They don't want any competing ideologies. For the center, I'm willing to listen to conservatives. I'm willing to listen to libertarians. I'm willing to listen to the rules says whatever. I mean, just as long as you have a rational idea, I don't care. Just don't try to make me feel bad for what I can't control. And I think that's the end of my little chat here. Please, if you enjoy this, leave a like below. Also subscribe and leave a comment. If maybe you disagree with me, maybe you agree with me, or maybe I missed something. You're like, yeah, Dan, you did this is a good thing, but what about this? Anyway, I will see you guys later. Peace.